Yo, what's up guys? Got pokeaim here with another showcase. I'm not gonna lie, it really depends on how this live goes, is how I'm gonna title it. It's either a Tapu Koko showcase or a Buzzwole showcase. Showcase? Showtime, folks. I live in New York. Anyway, yeah, it really depends on how this team goes. ABR passed it to me. It looked really fun, and I also saw it a lot, not only on the ladder, but when Sun and Moon was released yesterday on that one Pokemon Showdown server, so I really wanted to use it. It also had a really cool Pokemon that got a buff this generation. We have Pelipper, which got a buff in special attack, as well as has Drizzle now, with Damp Rock, with Spadef, that allows us to take on Landorus, Rocky Helmet, Standard Garchomp, with enough speed for Jolly Breloom, as well as Jolly Bisharp. Max Spadef Mega Scizor. I think this allows it to take on like Shadow Ball, Aegislash. He did tell me that I could try knockoff over something on this Scizor. I'm not sure if U-turn or Defog maybe, and I can make Pelipper Defog over Hurricane. We'll see though. Hurricane allows it to deal with the Toxapex better. Next up, we have Choice Specs Kingdra, and I definitely like U-turn on Scizor too, because U-turn allows it to bring in Pokemon like Tapu Koko, like Buzzwole, like Kingdra, and just spam its attacks. But we have Choice Specs Kingdra with Swift Swim to abuse that rain, Tapu Koko with Thunder, Dazzling Gleam, Brave Bird, and Grass Knot. Grass Knot smacking Hippo, Brave Bird allowing you to smack Pokemon like Venusaur and weaken them a bit, as well as Amoonguss. Also being able to hit Buzzwole as well. The Thunder will knock it out most likely. But then we have Choice Band Buzzwole, and he did also ask or suggest that if I want to optimize this even more, try Ice Punch over Poison Jab. I think we'll actually try that out. We'll see how that works. Poison Jab, better for Clefable and the Tapus, whereas Ice Punch smacks Landorus, which isn't necessarily a threat, so it really depends. Maybe I'll try Poison Jab for now. I'll try Poison Jab for now, and then I'll swap it up, or swap it to Ice Punch as we keep going, depending on if I need it. But without further ado, guys, I'm gonna pause it, and we're gonna get back into this live with the battle. So be right back. All right, guys. So we got a battle versus Lycanroc Sand. This looks really fun. He absolutely hates Buzzwole. He also absolutely hates Kingdra. Like Kingdra leads off and drops Draco. Like very safely versus my opponent. Tapu Koko also puts in a ton of work versus him if I can get up the rain, and Scizor helps me check the Excadrill. Kind of just want to lead off with Tapu Koko just in case he leads off with Rotom or Garchomp. I can immediately weaken them with Thunder. Oh, thank you, friend. But I can immediately smack this Rotom with a Thunder, so I'm going to go right for that. I'm not sure if he'll go immediately into Excadrill, but if I am able to land this Thunder, obviously we have Rain, which is making it more accurate, but it is 70%, so then again, Focus Blast is also 70%. Basically, this Tapu Koko about to get either a kill or it's going to weaken this thing so much. Rotom, the best thing to do is Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, or Will-O-Wisp. We are able to land, and down goes Rotom. Oh my god, Tapu Koko, you might have to be the showcase. This might be Tapu Koko showcase instead of Buzzwole showcase. But Excadrill is going to come out. I'm not sure entirely if he'll go for Rock Slide right here because I do have Garchomp, but I want to make the Pelipper play. I'm their friends. Oh, okay. So I want to make the Pelipper play as he goes out into his Garchomp, and what I can do is just safely click Scald. It is Rain boosted. He has nothing that really wants to come in. I guess this could be a Mega, but he ends up going out into his Toxapex. Scald doesn't burn. It's okay. It's okay. We have Hurricane for this thing as well. I also have my Garchomp, which can deal with it. So I'm going to fire for Hurricane just to see the damage. We actually, unfortunately, get a crit on my opponent as he is able to Toxic us. Now, I expect him to go for Recover here, so I'll just hard switch out into my Garchomp. I want Rocks up just to threaten Tyranitar. Also, I threaten this thing with the Earthquake. At the same time, though, maybe going directly into Tapu Koko is the better play. I think going hard on Tapu Koko on his Recover is better because we force in Excadrill, and what I can do here is actually predict the Excadrill to want to come out and go for the I want to go for Grass Knot and have him poison me with, because I know it makes contact. I'm gonna go for Dazzling Gleam. It's my pretty much, I don't expect Toxapex to want to stay in. I expect Excadrill or Tyranitar to want to come out. So either way, I get off a ton of damage as I am able to crit this Excadrill, unfortunately for my opponent. And what we will do is go out to Garchomp. Just because I showed Pelipper as my initial switch in, I expect him to either Iron Head here or Rock Slide just to hit that. And once I get up Rocks, pretty much Excadrill is checked. I also have Scizor for the Lycanroc. He does go right for that Rock Slide, trying to predict my Pelipper as expected. And this is a huge threat for him. I actually expect him to go out into his hard into his Garchomp right now, just to get up his own opposing rocks. versus me. I don't think he'd Earthquake. He might Earthquake though, but if I get up rocks are there to stay. Yeah, they're actually here to stay because Excadrill is never spinning versus me. Like, pretty much, if he goes for Earthquake right here, then tries to spin, I keep up my rocks. It could be Mega Tyranitar, it could be Mega Garchomp. Goes hard on the T-Tar. I'm not sure if he has Ice Punch or not, but this is the opportunity for Buzzwole to come out, and his entire team is grounded. I don't want to take an Ice Beam or something like that. He does go right for, look at this big monster. He does go right for the rocks, and what I can do is go right for the Choice Band and Earthquake. I don't have to go for Super Power because Toxapex is still around, and I want to be able to smack that thing with the 2-hit KO with this Earthquake. That does so much damage, beautiful. And if he goes Garchomp, which might actually be Mega Garchomp just because he was Rocks, Tyranitar, I'll be able to 2-hit KO that or even do a lot. So now we get our +1. Excadrill is going to come out. That's not a counter. I'm Earthquaking this too. I definitely live any hit he wants to go for, yeah. That does nothing. As we are able to break through, and now we have our +2. Look at Buzzwole. See? Now I don't know which one to name it after, but Lycanroc comes out. I'm not sure if he actually kills me with Stone Edge, but I'm going to go for another Earthquake right here, as a Celerock is his play of choice. That is definitely not going to knock me out. Buzzwole is just sweeping. It's already doing more than Pheromosa in that other live. I don't know if he support Garchomp, but no matter what Garchomp he is, it doesn't matter. Tyranitar comes out. Unless it's Scarf Rocks, it's not going to be able to outspeed me. And I don't even care if you're Shukaberry, bro. I have 1,413 attack. So maybe I'm not sure. Yo, Tapu Koko and Buzzwole right now are fighting for the title. But we're able to get to +3 plus our Choice Band as Garchomp is going to come out. And there's no way he can beat all these mons. I have Earthquake immunities. I have Outrage resistances. I have Outrage immunities. Didn't even get to set up my Rain. So let's see right here if he's offensive. It is Mega Chomp. But at this point, I can just safely go out into Tapu Koko and just click the Dazzling Gleam. And if I don't knock it out, Scissors Bullet Punch does knock it out. That'll definitely be game though. There's no way he can win at this point. I also have Rain in the back, yeah. Like I said, if I don't knock him out, I could just show my Mega Scizor and then knock him out with the Bullet Punch, and that would be game. So Scizor gonna come out right now. Even if I want to, I could go out to my own Garchomp as well and just like Earthquake him. But we'll just Mega Evolve and knock him out with the Bullet Punch, and that will be good game. So both of the mons putting in work. Rotom dying so early was huge for me just being able to click Earthquake. But we'll find another game right now. Wow. Can't believe that mon put in so much work. Looks like we got a Trick Room variant with Hail. Well, then again, it's like Trick Room plus... it looks like Trick Room plus Hail offense. Because Slush Rush... Have fun, man. Oh, that was funny. Okay, I was about to say you too, even though I just said have fun. Okay, so I don't want to lead versus this guy. I think Buzzwole is a great lead because it deals with Bronzong as well as pretty much everything on his team. Outside of Ninetales, but I do have Pelipper in the back to switch into that. Though I want Rocks up as early as possible, I want to keep Garchomp alive because Pinsir is a threat. So I'm going to lead off with Buzzwole as he leads off with probably the best lead possible for me, and that is Reuniclus. Now, Marowak is right there. I expect him to go out to that. Do I have solid switch-ins? I guess Garchomp takes it on. Yeah, I'll just Leech Life here. As Banded Leech Life, we unfortunately get a crit, but I am Choice Banded, and we get the attack boost on top of that. I do apologize for that crit. Now, if it mattered, I definitely apologize. Oh, he misclicked. Or did he misclick staying in? I'm not sure. But this could easily Will-O-Wisp me if it wants to. I'm pretty sure it has it in an arsenal. Either way, I'm going to get up my rocks here, though. As he does go right for that Will-O-Wisp. Very solid play on my opponent's part. Though he can't knock me out with any one move. And I can get up my rocks. As he has Icy Wind in his arsenal. That's cool. That's very cool. Pelipper should be able to take this thing on, though. Right now, just U-turn him out of there. Or even knock him out. As he doubles out into Bronzong. So what I can do is just throw off some Scalds. I have zero reason not to, because his Hail Abuser is still going to be taking damage. I even get the burn on Bronzong super early in the game, and I don't want him to Toxic me or have Toxic, so I'll U-turn out into my Mega Scizor, which again will allow me to U-turn out of there once Mega Scizor is in, and that's why I love Pelipper as a Rain starter. Pelipper is amazing, it just being able to multiple U-turn while getting up the Rain, and what I can do, U-turn out of there on the Marowak, and just go right for the Scald with my my Kingdra. Kingdra has no switch-ins on my opponent's part. Yeah, he acknowledges this. I don't even have to Scald. I think Surf is better. Surf kills everything. But yeah, Kingdra is now in. Bronzong dives to Surf. Easily dies to Surf. And if it doesn't, it dies like after burn. But dies to Surf. Ninetales is going to come out. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do versus this, but doesn't Scizor wall this now? Isn't that funny how Scizor actually walls? But Scizor, it looks like Scizor walls. I kind of just want a BP. I don't know what Ninetales actually has, but I'd much rather get rid of it right now, as the Marowak is going to come in. And what I can do is just go right out to Pelipper and just click Skull with Pelipper. Everything on his team goes down to Pelipper no matter what. If he actually Icy Wind there, Shadow Bone does so much. If he actually had Icy Wind there, it would have been better for me because he would have been able to knock me out while I keep up my rain. But again, I do have Hurricane for Mega Pinsir, as that's going to come out. I'm not going to let this thing set up for nothing. I'm just going to go right for the Hurricane. That way he can't get Swords Dance up. He's able to knock me out in return. But once again, we just go right out to Kingdra. I live a Quick Attack, Aerial Aid boosted. Maybe even a crit Quick Attack, Aerial Aid boosted. I'm not sure. I'm at 76% though. But Rain is definitely more effective versus Hail in this sense. I'm not even sure what a Alolan Ninetales can run. And this will definitely go down. This is Specs in the Rain. Yeah, good game, man. So we're actually going to check real quick what... I'm on a different browser if you guys can't tell. I didn't lose all my teams, but Ninetales, let's see. Okay, I gotta put this in Gen 7 because I'm actually just curious. Disable, do you still have, maybe he has HP Fire, do you still have Will-O-Wisp? Why did I even check with that? I could just put this. Yeah, it doesn't have Will-O-Wisp anyway. That's unfortunate. Imagine this thing with Ice, Fairy, and Fire coverage. But what I'm gonna do, guys, is pause it until we find another one and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we found another game, and my opponent's team is very scary. Ice Punch would be nice here. Unfortunately, we do not have it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. However, I don't see a reason not to lead off with Pelipper. Outside of Tapu Koko, oh my god, it's in. The Tapu is in, ladies and gentlemen. The Tapu is here. Where are my counters? I think I gotta go Scizor, Garchomp, excuse me, on the Thunder. As he goes for U-turn, so that's amazing for me. I didn't expect that. He just took Life Orb and all that. I expected to go in Thunder and then double into Scizor on the Dazzling Gleam. But now Tapu Koko is low enough to die to my own Thunder, as Pheromosa is going to come out. I can go hard into my... Pelipper's not a bad play, but I want to go hard into Scizor just to Mega immediately. If he wants to U-turn, that's fine. Again, he does go right for the Ice Beam, as he unfortunately gets a crit. Thankfully, he did not freeze me, though, as we can just Mega and go right for that U-turn, as Aegislash is going to come out. Beautiful. Beautiful. And what I can do is go right out into Pelipper and just throw off a Scald. His answer is Latios, which I have a Steel type and I have a Fairy type for, so I'm not too worried about that. Also, I'm max Spadef, so I will eat up a hit from Latios. Basically, something is going to either get burnt, die, and I'm max Spadef Pelipper, so I don't care about Aegislash's Shadow Ball. Unless it is Head Smash Aegislash, I beat it 1v1. That boy went for Shadow Ball. And that did a respectable amount, I'm not going to lie. So we'll go Garchomp right here on what's more than likely going to be a King Shield or a double into Latios. That works for me because what I can do is go right up to Tapu Koko. He might Psychic right here. He might Shadow Ball. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm definitely making my Tapu play. I actually don't think he'll drop a Draco, but I'm going to make the play anyway as he goes Aegislash. Wow. Very ballsy play on my opponent's part, but worked out for him. I agree. I like that. I like that. I wish we had knockoff on our Scizor. Yeah, I'll go Garchomp here. I really want Rocks up, man, as he goes for King Shield. So, works out for me. Maybe he didn't want to take a Thunder in the electric terrain, which makes sense. But we can now get up our Rocks. I'm tired of him switching around as Pheromosa is going to come out. My boy Scizor looking a little bit weaker now. However, we can go out to that. If he wants the Ice Beam again or High Jump Kick, even U-Turn is like a scary play on my opponent's part. Next time I'm definitely going to Bullet Punch the Pheromosa though, as he goes right for the Ice Beam. So like I said, right now, I am going to Bullet Punch this Pheromosa. I don't want him High Jump Kicking and U-Turning out of there. I don't care what play he makes. I'd much rather BP and potentially get off a hit on Landorus. It could be offensive Landorus, though that is definitely defensive. Yep. But I can roost up the damage he wants to do. I tank an Earthquake. And what I can proceed to do is actually go for a U-turn. If he wants to Earthquake, so be it. I will take Rocky Helmet, but I'll also be weakening him. And if he does swap out, like now I get to bring out my my Kingdra and just click Scald. So Yeah, something dies. Aegislash should be 2-hit KO'd. He could go Lottie if he wants to, I suppose. I could also drop a Draco, but because he has all these, like the two fairies, I don't want to. So I'll throw off a Scald right here. Landorus will definitely die. Latios is the only member that can eat a hit at the moment, though rocks are definitely threatening my team, so I should defog any given point. Or next time I'm able to defog, I will go for defog, is what I'm saying. But Latios ends up coming out. Because Latios came out now, it can't come in later. I even get a crit and a burn on Latios, so it can't come in at all later. And I expect him to actually go for the Psyshock here. I want to keep Rain up, though. Thing is, I also want Scizor, but I'm going to go Scizor. If he wants to defog, that's fine. I get off a BP after. As he goes right for the HP Fire. Good play on my opponent's part. Solid play. But we can now go out into our Tapu Koko. And just fire off a nice Dazzling Gleam. I don't expect him to go Landers. I guess he could go Aegislash here. But he doesn't know if I have Thunder or not. Though he does see Rain, so maybe he does. Who knows? Either way, I'm going right for this Dazzling. I want a Thunder, though. Because it knocks out... Like, it 2-hit KOs Aegislash under Electric Terrain. Aegislash is a threat. Yeah, I'll just go right for this, though. Again, I'm surprised he's going for those attacks. Like, HP Fire wouldn't have done much to Tapu Koko. Able to get rid of Latios. Beautiful. Now I click Scald and everything is 2-hit KO'd or dies. I love how his Tapu Koko came in and took, like, 10 million on turn 1. The Mawile comes out. If I hit this Thunder, I knock him out. Can you hit? Nice. Yeah, this definitely knocks him out. It's Life Orb and Electric Terrain boosted, so Mawile is gone. Beautiful. Yeah, bro, that's Rain. This is a Rain team, man. So that's beautiful. Mawile is gone. Pheromosa comes out. If he Ice Beams here, I'm in a bad situation. I'm gonna go Buzzwole. Yeah, as he high jump kicks, nice. And I really want to predict Aegislash to want to come out, so I'm going to go for Earthquake. As he U-turns on out of there, I really want to predict Aegislash. I think Aegislash is better than Landorus coming in. As he goes Landorus. That's unfortunate, but I couldn't do anything about that. He could Earthquake here, but I expect him to U-turn. Or Stone Edge, and I think Garchomp is good. If he goes for that U-turn, because look, nice and crippled. Boy. Dazzling Gleam is definitely happening soon. And, what's the best way to go about this? Yeah, we'll just sack Pelipper here so I can throw off Scalds. Get out my Rain for 8 turns. Yeah, that's definitely the better play because Buzzwole can still Earthquake. God, this thing might be able to outspeed me. That thing will definitely be able to outspeed me. Hopefully he's not running a boosting speed nature. Help. Help. Yep. And that just might be game. That just might be game. We go to Tapu Koko if he wants to Ice Beam. That's going to knock me out. God, Pheromosa is so broke. Ban this monster. And the thing is, he doesn't even have to. Like, he could just Ice Beam here. He has to Ice Beam. Ice Beam is his best play. I'm just going to Thunder. Nothing else knocks me out. I don't even know if Ice Beam knocks out Tapu Koko because it does have bad HP and decent, like, it does have, like, low HP and pretty poor Spadef. Oh, man, Pheromosa is a threat. I underestimated this thing even when I had Scizor. Yeah, that thing's able to knock me out. And, that's going to be game. That is definitely going to be game. Good lord, Pheromosa. They banned this thing. I think I had outs, though. But I'm not sure. Like, some of the doubles, like, into Aegislash, hard into Aegislash, didn't make too much sense to me. I mean, it obviously worked out, but I didn't agree with it. I also don't think that Fire Blast in the Rain knocks this thing out. We'll go for it. Nice. 0 damage. I just don't want to Dragon Tail because I take even more. Even though he obviously has Dazzling Gleam and Aegislash to be able to finish me off. We're just playing this endgame right now. But Aegislash, we can just Earthquake. That does 40% at -1. That's crazy. And he's going to be able to knock me out with the Shadow Ball, and that's going to be game. So, let's look for another game. Alright, so, I do think that maybe I should have, oh, this team is cool. I think that maybe I should have conserved Pelipper more by roosting. Surprised he went for that HP Fire, though, when I thought Shadow, or Psyshock was the better play there, because Tapu Koko. Another Aegislash Greninja as well. Pelipper kind of walls Greninja as well as walling everything as a lead. It actually just walls everything as a lead, so I can lead off a Pelipper and just click Scald. Dugtrio feints. Greninja doesn't beat me 1v1 unless it's running HP Electric. Pheromosa definitely doesn't beat me, and now something has to come in on Scald. Pheromosa, I resist his dual stab. So if he U-turns, let him take Life Orb hit too. If he U-turns, he takes a Life Orb hit as well. I mean, Scald is probably going to be tearing through him anyway. Once I keep the rain up, once Kingdra gets in, like in theory, I could potentially U-turn out right here, but I'd much rather potentially Scald and burn something. To be honest, like it's not a bad play at all. That looks Life Orb. That's Bandit? I'm not even sure what type of Pheromosa it is. I have to be careful though. If it gets enough speed boost, my Kingdra will be outsped. Pheromosa is crazy, dude. Greninja comes out as we are able to Scald this thing, and I'm just gonna Roost. I easily eat any hit he wants to go for. I'm max Spadef Pelipper. And he crits me through the rain. So a game that would have been a lot easier. A game that would have been a lot easier is now gonna be scarier to play because of that. We can go out to Kingdra. We should be able to knock it out with the Surf, regardless of the resistance. That sucks though. I just lost my rain setter. I think we can still win, but I mean, I still have rain for a bunch of turns, and I'm actually getting kills right now. Like everything is gonna be 2-hit KO. But that just sucks, man, that he went for Hydro Pump and crit me. He actually goes Age Slash, so that's great. This is going to do a hell of a lot. Getting rid of Age Slash early would be great for my Buzzwole as well as Tapu Koko. King Shield makes sense because he wants to stall out the turn. However, I still will be able to Surf, and I still have, nice, no double King Shield either. So I still have another turn, or another 3 turns, excuse me, after this. Or is it 2 turns left? I think it's 2 turns left after this. But everything will die. I don't know if he Sash Dugtrio. I don't like Sash Dugtrio in this meta. I think Choice Band is better. He is Sash though, with that massive attack stat. However, after I knock him out right here, I still get one more kill, boy. Sucker Punch ain't going to be doing too much if that Earthquake did 49%. It's crazy though. With 100 attack, Dugtrio is actually doing damage. But Marowak is going to go down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now I just want him to sack Greninja. I mean, Tapu Koko kind of deal, sort of. It's crazy because this is actually what would have happened if Greninja didn't crit me, but it would have just been the entire game over. But what I can do now is just go right for the Surf again on Mega Metagross. I'm assuming this is Mega Metagross. Battle Bond Greninja is so cool. Because it is Surf and not Scald, it might put it in range of Bullet Punch if this does not manage to KO Metagross. Because I know for a fact Hydro Pump will KO Metagross, but we're obviously going for Surf because we don't want to miss. Yeah, Zen Headbutt's able to pick me off. However, I should now be able to go out into my Scizor and just Bullet Punch, knock out this thing. It also picks off Dugtrio. Greninja cannot switch in, and Pheromosa is 2-hit KO'd easily. Pheromosa is easily 2-hit KO'd, so I have no reason not to go for the BP right now. No reason at all. Like something is going down. For real. I don't know why I said that. I put on timer? I did. But we just been picking our moves so quickly. Because Rain is broken. You know what's going to be winning this game in the end? If I can get rid of Pheromosa, my boy Buzzwole. Or Buzzwole. You got this, Joey. I hope next time I run into you, I give a better team. I'm a big fan. Oh, thank you, man. It's definitely not over, though. Well. Yeah, BP can knock out Metagross. Beautiful. Ash Greninja is going to come out. And do Hydro Pump me. I don't even think Tapu Koko does anything in this game, so I'm keeping Garchomp alive, but I want to get Life Orb hits off on this guy. Also want to see if he has HP Fire. Yeah. I am gone. And we can go right back out to Mega Scizor. I don't easily, but I'll eat this hit and I can go for U-turn and knock him off. Or knock him out. HP Fire will not be able to knock me out as well. But yeah, we eat that hit up, able to knock him out. And all I got to do is go out to my boy Buzzwole and win the game. The game is his! Also, with the fact that I have Garchomp in the back. Unless it's E-Belt Pheromosa. But even then, it doesn't eat up a hit. I just Poison Jab here? Yeah, why not? That did nothing. That's my boy. Buzzwole is picking up the kills at the end. Give him a nice attack raise. Do you have aerial ace on Duckshire? That would be weird on Sash Duckshire. Maybe that's his way of dealing with it, though. That does nothing. Why are you prolonging the game? Attack! Hey, don't be flinching me to death. That's a full power reversal. Good game, man. Nice. Let's look for another one. That boy is putting in work. The finest of work. Alright, I know Pheromosa's broken, but this is exaggerating. This is actually we're leading off a Pelipper. Okay, it's actually broken, bro, but this is not, it's not this broken. It's not that broken that you could just put one on a team and win. Okay, that is true, but not to this extent. Bruh. Have fun. No, it lived. It lit. Well, it doesn't matter. Friend? Where are your other Pokemon? Are they hiding? Are these Cosmogs? Good game. That's the best game I had all night. Not gonna lie. Alright, we'll find another one right now. What is that? And why is it hiding? Okay, so Guzzlord, Salazzle, what is it? Kartana? Yep. This is a Alolan Golem. Oh, Alolan Golem is not ready yet. He does have some good water resist and this thing. I'll just lead off with Garchomp. It's a solid lead versus pretty much everything. His leads off with Salazzle. You cannot Ocon me, so we'll get up our rocks. I also scare you out with the Earthquake. I want up my rocks because I want to like do damage to Pyukumuku so I can just knock it out without losing all my mons. Because if he wanted to, it's a Kingdra Wall, man. What are you gonna do? You gonna toxin me? Like, he doesn't have a ground resist at all. That boy plotted. He don't knock me out though. I'll just Earthquake. He has Dragon Pulse. Help. Pelipper should still be able to eat any hit, but wow. I didn't know I had Dragon Pulse in the arsenal. Now I know. See, this is the way I like also doing this because I'm learning as well. I didn't know that thing learned Dragon Pulse. I definitely live a Sludge Bomb. We should be able to knock it out with this as we bring it down to a Focus Sash. No. He could definitely go for a Fire move here. I can't risk it though. I was thinking about going Scizor. I cannot risk it. But now, we can go out into this and just click Scald. This will be able to knock him out. Rocks are also up. And I'm not sure if any of these are defoggers. None of them look like they can fog the ground, if that, for lack of better word choice. Golem's going to come out. Not sure why. Because I can Scald this thing as well and knock it out. Maybe he's trying to get in the Pyukumuku. Pyukumuku! Or maybe he just doesn't care because it doesn't have a... It doesn't have a sprite, so he doesn't care about it as a Pokemon. Maybe he thought he picked another Pokemon, and the Golem was like, nah, not today. So, thankfully, because I sacked 2 Pokemon, my opponent was kind enough to sack 2 Pokemon of his own. I think that's the only thing I can stay there. The Pyukumuku is out, and, oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt to kill. I'm going to Scald it just to get off damage, so Thunder can knock it out without me losing all my HP. So, yeah, I'll be able to go out into my Tapu Koko now, which kind of wins the game as well, but... Alright. Alright, you do not have enough HP to die with you. And he doesn't have a Thunder counter. Don't tell me you have enough HP that I die with you. I died with him with Life Orb. No! Pyukumuku! And Kingdra can just come out and get its last kill. There is one more turn of rain. I think Buzzwole wins. Depending on what we kill right now, I think Buzzwole wins. Yeah, it's Guzzlord. Nice. This could set up an SD, though, if it wanted to. Or drop a Draco, though. As we do land, I want to use Guzzlord. I'm planning on using all these. Unfortunately, going for dropping a Draco there is kind of scary because our Kartana or Xurkitree can set up. Hard into Buzzwole is my play, though. Because we resist any hit, and we can go right for a Sewer Power. And Super Power will knock this thing out. Unless it learns Aerial Ace, which I'm hoping it doesn't. It does have the Cycle Cut, but Super Power can definitely knock him out. And again, because of my ability, I keep my attack. And let's see if we're actually faster than Xurkitree. Or his Xurkitree. He might be modest. He might be modest. We'll find out right now. Otherwise, I may have just lost. There's a Thunderbolt. Let's see. Does you turn into bullet punch kill? We'll find out. That boy might be Scarf. We have to find out right now. That definitely does not kill a bullet punch. The game is his. The game has been won by Xurkitree. Why'd that thing... Okay, that Dragon Pulse Lazo cut me off guard so much. I didn't even know it learned that. I should have known though. It looked like a dragon. Maybe that's not the best logic, but... even a bullet punch crit, I'm pretty sure it doesn't knock this thing out. I actually like Scarf Xurkitree as well. That's one of the sets I like to run. So good game to him. I'm learning though. I'm learning. I learned that the thing learned Dragon Pulse, and my coverage versus it was non-existent. Alright, so this guy has 5 Pokemon. Maybe the guy had 1 Pokemon, just came back and decided on 5. Why do you have 5 Pokemon? This is not all you need. This is not what you do, guys. When you're team building and you don't know what to put on your last, you don't bring the 5 Pokemon. Ironically, his team is ridiculously scary to deal with. Huh. I like Buzzwole as a lead, but I'm very, very, very terrified of his Tapu Koko. I think knowing that, I want to lead off with my own Tapu Koko, because my Tapu Koko beats like Weavile as a lead. Yeah, and it looks like I'm faster because my ability went first. We'll just Dazzling Gleam here, be safe. Yeah, I don't want to predict Ferrothorn. I mean, he has 5 Pokemon, so I'm not sure what could anything could happen. His own Tapu Koko comes out. Not sure what he's going to do. Just Gleam again. It's going to do a lot. No. Wait, what? Alright, so he used some Z move that raised his attack. I don't know if that's going to be helpful when I'm winning all the speed ties. I'm not sure. Maybe he's just a new guy getting into Showdown, so I can't blame him for anything that happens. No! No! We'll get another game, though. I love the beginning of gens, man. When we're all learning what everything could do. That guy has an Araquanid. And he's also ridiculously weak to, or also might have DD Fly on. He's also very weak to Tapu Koko. Though he does have a counter right here. Or, yeah, good counter. We only off Tapu Koko just because it beats everything outside of the Ferrothorn as it leads off with his Araquanid. And we will just Thunder this and knock it out. Even if he goes Ferrothorn and we manage to hit the Thunder, it's Electric Terrain boosted, so resistance does not mean live. And I'll get out my rocks and I'll smack him. I'll keep my Garchomp alive this game as well because I don't want to get smacked by Scarf Xurkitree. I think that's one of its best sets, Scarf. I'll talk about it in a moveset video, maybe tomorrow or later on during the week. But it should be Saturday when this video goes up, by the way. By the way. I want to use Swampert as well. Swampert's so cool, getting the auto Swift Swim. Like, look at the Swampert answers. They're non-existent. Superpower, Earthquake, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Earthquake. Okay, it's right here. It's right here on the field, right in front of me. I just overlooked it. So, able to land our Thunder, nice. Araquanid is gone. I think that's how you say its name? Araquanid. I don't know how exactly you'll say it. I don't know if people go, what are you saying? I mean, even a Thunderbolt today was super effective. Maybe he couldn't, maybe he's not playing on Chrome, or he's not using static, because this is another thing you guys, you can use modern sprites for past generations, so he couldn't see what I was hoping it could little T-Bolt. Oh. Alright, well, we'll go hard into Garchomp if he Leech Seeds, or best case scenario, he Gyro Balls here. Because then he takes all the Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet. I get up rocks, and then Kingdra is set to where, well, kind of. Kingdra's going to have a hard time because he has the 2 counters right next to each other. Toxapex and Ferrothorn. And I say Toxapex is, okay, it's not a counter, it's a check, because with enough damage, Draco Meter can knock it out. But that is not the case. I wonder if he'll go hard into Greninja. Either way, I'm getting my rocks here. Because then I can just go for Dragon Tail. I want rocks because if he does have Defog, he's forced to go for it as well as me. Yeah, if he goes hard into Greninja. The Ice Beam is coming. I guess he could Water Move, but I expect him to go for Ice Beam here because he brought it hard in on that Mon. Nice. And I'm Frozen Solid. Okay, so let's break through right now and let's go right for the Bullet Punch and knock him out. It's okay, dude. Not your fault. Because the thing about it is, I'm actually very glad that he swapped out because sometimes hacks Hey, wait, you want to thaw me with Scald? You want to thaw me with Scald right here and not burn me in the same turn? Hey, thaw me. I'm going to stay in until he thaws me. I'm staying in until he scalds me. No! He has liquidation over that. It's fine. You will roost, my child. Why do you have liquidation and not scald? Okay, I guess he has toxic spikes, but still. No. That's not okay. That's not okay. Thaw, my friend. I guess it's better because if I do somehow manage to thaw, you know, in this day and age, I can roost up and then not worry about being burnt. I want to know what liquidation does. I've only seen it a couple times in game. Liquidation. So that's it? You're not going to tell me? Okay, fine. I'll put the Pokemon itself and we'll learn what this does. Liquidation. Why do they make you do this? Gen 7 OU. What do you do? 20% chance to lower the target's defense by 1. It's a strong attack. It does nothing though because it's not the right what's it called? It's not it's physical attack and it's not special attack. Even though Scizor has more special defense than my attack. Buzzwole is a pretty solid play here because if he wants to Quiver Dance, I can just knock. Or excuse me, Quiver Dance. Not yet. Not yet. I take any hit he wants to go for, and I can smack something with the Sewer Power. I kind of expect him to go out into Toxapex, but I don't want to predict that. I'd much rather go for the Leech Life right here and then later predict that. If that makes sense. And he's Rocky Helmet, unfortunately for me. I don't know if he's Scarf though on his Flygon or Z move or what the hell he is, but Greninja seems pretty solid. Not Greninja. Pelipper seems pretty solid here, and we can defog away his rocks as well as Toxic Spike as he doubles down into Ferrothorn. And I will just hit this thing with the... Can't Hurricane. Well, I can't Hurricane. I need damage, man. I need damage. That's not doing enough. I want to defog so badly. Help me. Their hazards are up, and I need a fog. I'll go hard on Garchomp. I'm just gonna let everything get poisoned. There's nothing I can do. Because if he wants to Power Whip here or double Leech Seed, good play on my opponent's part. I really wish I had a Scizor. That would be amazing in this point. Having Scizor would be great right now. Having Scizor would be amazing. Nice. Give me the opportunity to thaw and roost. Please. No. Xurkitree is out. The Xurkitree is here. He doesn't have to Thunder. He could go for any other attack. Like literally any other attack. I guess he could Dazzling Gleam if he wants to, but I'm going to go Garchomp anyway. As he Volt switches. And give me the opportunity, please, to thaw. Because he's going Ferrothorn now. Come on, Scizor. I just want you to thaw. I need some help. Just thaw. Thaw. One more chance. One more chance to thaw, bro. It is right here. Roost. Come on. This is actually your last chance. You are my defogger. Come on, bro. Okay. Yeah, the game is lost. The game is straight up lost. Though Tapu Koko puts in work, Ferrothorn is there. Indirect kill doesn't count. What do you mean? What? Okay. Anyway, we'll just fire off a Thunder. Smacks everything hard on his team. It's my hardest attack to hit Ferrothorn. That sucks, man. My Scizor didn't even get to do anything. Scizor like eat a hit from everything. Could U-turn out of there. Yeah, Ferrothorn is going to come out. My only hope is that I hit all my Thunders. I full para him, and he can't do anything to me. Like, I actually want to full para him right now with this Thunder. He can protect here, too, if he wants to. I'm landing on my Thunders, which is great. As he is going to be able to Leech Seed Protect. Maybe Pelipper could do something. Maybe. On his Protect, that's fine. I mean, Confusion, Hurricane still hits hard as well. Greninja's at too much HP. Yeah, this is fine. It's my only play. And Toxapex is going to be able to stall me out. It's actually going to be able to stall me out. Let's see. Nah, that'd be too easy. That'd be way too easy. He can easily go Xurkitree here too, or he could Power Up as well as he goes for Gyro Ball. So maybe there is hope. Maybe there is hope. Hold up. Let's get this Scald off. Let's get a burn. Let's cancel out that Leftovers. Or keep him at Leftovers, rather. Because burn is crazy this generation. We could just roost right now, as Circuitry is going to come out. Okay. So I expect him to Dazzling Gleam here, and Buzzwole is pretty much down to its last turn of life. So I'll just sack this, as he does Gleam. Nice. Not really, but you know, what can I say? And I can go route to Kingdra, and I will drop a Draco here just because Toxapex is still alive. Fortunately, with regen, he's pretty much going to come back at full. But I want to drop a Draco just in case he doesn't opt to go out into Ferrothorn. He goes Toxapex. Nice. This won't be able to knock out, but maybe I'll get a crit. No, that did nothing. And we'll go right back out on Pelipper because he should go out to Ferrothorn here or Banker or Barrage thing. As he Poison Jabs. Wow. Nice. That's fine. Because I can Hurricane and kind of get a kill. Beautiful. So we're able to knock that out. At least I can spam water moves now. At least I can spam water moves. Kind of, because Ferrothorn's still alive and Greninja's still there as well. But maybe Surf might be able to kill everything. I think Flygon dies to Surf after Rocks. Circuitry dies, and Greninja might die. So next up, the play is to actually sack my my Tapu Koko if he opts to go for Outrage. As he Dragon Dances right there. That doesn't matter because I do outspeed it with Kingdra. And I think it comes down to if Surf kills, which it should. Surf definitely kills. I'm kind of hoping he goes Ferrothorn here because that gives me the opportunity to 2-KO Ferrothorn. Or at least potentially 2-KO it. Greninja could also come out. But I think Greninja dies. Nice. Nice. Ferrothorn comes out. All I can do is go Garchomp. That is all I can do. As the lead sheet is here to stay. And he has no reason not to protect here. I'm going to expect him to protect, so I'm going to go out into my Pelipper. Beautiful. Because what I need to be able to sack my, I need to be able to sack. That way I can maybe win. I have to U-turn here, expecting him to switch. As he goes Circuitry. I think the game is lost. I believe the game is lost, unless he fears me and goes out into his Ferrothorn. That'd be great. I'm going for this. Yeah, his Dazzling Gleam is going to be able to pick me off. And that's going to be a game. I think that if I had 5 Pokemon or 6 Pokemon in this game, maybe I could have done something differently. Like Bullet Punch, like U-turn to weaken Ferrothorn into Pelipper. Because Pelipper plus U-turn deals with it. But that is the game we play, my friends. That is the game we play. Like, I can knock out Circuitry, but Ferrothorn, maybe if I dodge, not even if I dodge enough, because he doesn't even have to go for Leechy. He could just Gyro Ball and Protect. Like, his best play right now is to go for Protect. And he doesn't make his best play, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, he didn't, I don't know why he went for Gyro Ball there or why he went for Leechy when he could just Protect and then Gyro Ball and win the game. Yeah, good game. So I really wish I had 6 Pokemon in this game. That would have been great. But Scizor dying to the to freeze, really tough on me because Ferrothorn was pretty much able to wall. We're gonna look for one more game though, because I'm not gonna end it like where I'm frozen fighting for my life, which wasn't a bad. It wasn't a bad game. It's just that sucked for me. Like I can't do anything. Very cool team on my opponent's part. Very weak to I think Scizor as a lead is just great versus him. Like Scizor matches up very well. Doesn't allow them. It allows the meteor to set up, yeah, but then I can just BP into BP. I also 2-KO Dug Trio. Yeah, he does have pretty much this side of his team that beats me. Maybe I want to lead off a Buzzwole, but I don't want him to. I don't want to lead off with his Tapu Koko. I want to be able to Mega Evolve immediately with my Scizor, just so I can take it. This will be the last game, by the way, no matter what, win or lose. Minior is very threatening because it is Shell Smash. But Garchomp eats a hit and can Dragon Tail that thing out. Pelipper doesn't need a hit, but Scizor can also Bullet Punch that thing as well. It is Rock Flying, if I'm not mistaken. Zupamir, what you gonna do, buddy? What is your best lead? What is your lead of choice? Timer counting down? Test. Okay, cool. We're not lagging. It's just my opponent is... Look at my Buzzwole. I don't even know if this is a Buzzwole or showcase or a Tapu Koko. This last game, depending on who gets more kills, is what it will be. Yeah, so he leads off a Tapu Koko. I just want a U-turn. I eat one Thunderbolt. If he goes for Volt Switch, that's fine. He goes for his own U-turn over Volt Switch. I like that. I don't see Life Orb or anything on him, so I'm assuming he may be choiced in some sort of way, whether it be Scarf or Specs. Toxapex is going to come out. I expected. Nice. No Rocky Helmet. Good for me. I can go right out to Garchomp and start getting up these rocks. I don't see real good ground answers on my opponent's team. Like the Araquanid can take it, I guess. Actually opts to stay in and go for Toxic. Do you have Merciless, so my next move will be a crit? I mean, I'm firing off an Earthquake anyway. Why wouldn't I fire off an Earthquake here? Yeah, the Baneful Bunker. Like, he has the Bugmon right there that could take me on, but I don't see a reason not to fire off an Earthquake anyway. At the same time, I could predict the Bugmon to want to come out. I'm on Earthquake because he's, yeah, guys. That boy eats any hit. Good lord. Help me. I will go Tapu Koko here. If he wants to recover again, we'll play this game. Nice. I don't even need my Electric Terrain to do damage to anything. If he wants to send out his own Tapu Koko, that's great as well. But we can definitely go for Thunder now. And what I actually do is just swap it up with a Dazzling Gleam. I don't expect him to stay in on a Thunder. You shouldn't stay in on a Thunder. Yeah, Dugtrio comes out. Beautiful. Able to hit that thing with the Dazzling Gleam. We don't knock it out. However, unless he's Scarf Dugtrio, I'm not scared. Don't be Scarf Dugtrio. Don't be Scarf Dugtrio because then Toxapex is annoying. Just let me Dazzling Gleam you and knock you out. Nice. So beautiful. Dugtrio is gone. I'm not sure if he's going out to his Tapu Koko next. He could go Kartana because of the steel attack, but Kartana also doesn't appreciate like my Kartana doesn't appreciate my Thunder. Pretty sure it dies to that too if I manage to land it. You know, keyword if. What would you go out into now? Araquanid dies, the Baneful Bunkermon, Toxapex, which is so amazing, man. Such a great Pokemon. Like, I swear it's amazing. Like, easily a top Pokemon from this generation. At least at this point in time, in my opinion, of course. This is going to be a long live. Minior comes out. It's rock and flying. I mean, I kill it, but I'd much rather just go Garchomp and not risk this. Because if he wants to Shell Smash, that's fine. He goes right for Edge, so what I can do is just hit him with the Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail. So if he wants to Shell Smash, it gets all crazy too when it Shell Smashes. Yeah, if he wants to Shell Smash, I can get him out of there. Shields down as well. Beautiful. That boy dies. And Kartana is going to come out and I can just Fire Blast this if I want to. I could also keep this thing alive, to be honest, because he can't really touch my Scizor. I'll just a Fire Blast. Because I just don't want to be able to spam Electric move versus me, but then again, I can spam, sorry about that, spam Water move versus him. Yeah, Sacred Sword doesn't even pick me off. Let's see if we can land this Fire Blast and knock him out. Beautiful. All the resistances are gone. Not really. And he ends up forfeiting. I think he definitely had a chance in this game. Tapu Koko got a kill, so I think this would be a Tapu Koko showcase. Then again, so did Buzzwole in the other games. In any case, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. The team will be in a pay spin in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.